Good morning, my name is Andrew Armstrong. I'm Senior Ranger for the South.
And I'm Tiff Rogerson, Area Officer for the South East of Essex.
So I thought we'd just welcome you to Little Havens and show you some of the wonderful work that's been going on here over the winter. So behind me, as you can see, this is a completed coppice coop. So the volunteers have been in here over the winter to complete this coppice coop, fell this coppice coop according to the felling license. Once the trees have been felled, the trees are then processed up into a variety of different options. So we have cordwood, and then we have livestock fencing. The staff around the trust will then submit their requirements for their livestock fencing. The senior management will then triage it according to needs, and then we will start to distribute the timber out to the sites as they are needed, as it is needed throughout the sites. As you can see behind me on the left, this is a recently felled coppice coop, the one from this winter, and on the right hand side is a coppice coop that was done a couple of years ago. The one on the right has shown a good level of regeneration, and also there is a lot of low-growing flora which happens when the sunlight hits the ground. You can see over here is a processed pile of timber with 8-foot and 6-foot posts. Over there in the background is more timber. This coop has produced quite a lot of timber, which should satisfy all of our fencing needs this year.
So this is an example of one of the chestnut stalls that we've been coppicing here, and we will do this coppicing on a 4-year rotation as well. We do this in collaboration with Butterfly Conservation, who have come and done work parties down here and also offer us advice as well in regards to the habitat for the Heath Fritillary. So by coppicing this sweet chestnut here, we actually use the product that's created as whips and stakes for both live hedging and dead hedging. And this product has been taken to Thurrock Thameside Nature Park, where they've created a beautiful live hedge using the stakes and the whips, and also it's gone to Rodin Valley Nature Reserve, and also our most recent nature reserve in the north, which is Bottom Gorms. They've also taken some of the material to use for their dead hedging there. The volunteers here are also protecting the acidic grassland areas as well by creating dead hedging around the area using the whips that we've got here. We have in the past as well used this material as brash bundles at Two Tree Island to protect the salt marsh from erosion. So if you go down to our Two Tree Island Nature Reserve, you'll see the brash bundles down there around the salt marsh areas. Standing next to the pylon corridor at the moment at Little Havens. This pylon corridor connects up to our Tarwood Nature Reserve and also to our Poundwood Nature Reserve. In our Poundwood Nature Reserve, we have a really good population of Heath Fritillary butterflies. Heath Fritillary butterflies are a rare butterfly in the UK, and we are trying to re-establish the population here at Little Havens. So by opening up the pylon corridor, we are hoping, from Poundwood, we're hoping to encourage the Heath Fritillaries to fly to Little Havens, where there is some cowweed present. We've also been doing some short rotational coppicing of these sweet chestnut stalls that you can see around me. So by opening up this area, we are encouraging light to the ground, which will then encourage plants like the cowweed to grow, which is one of the main food sources of the rare Heath Fritillary caterpillar. Also opening up these areas on the ground encourages these beautiful heather plants to grow. We also get goldenrod here, and I'll show you as well underneath our pylon corridor where our acidic grassland area is, and it's absolutely covered in heather. So I'm currently standing under the pylon corridor here at Little Havens, and as you can see it's covered in heather. We've also got broom. We get gorse here and goldenrod as well. So this is acidic grassland here, and this is a rare habitat in the south of Essex. So we're trying to encourage it by opening up under the pylon corridor, by taking out things like birch and sweet chestnut, and also keeping on top of the bramble as well, just to allow the heather to spread, and also other several acidic grassland species that we get here as well. So with some of the brash left over from the coppicing of the chestnut stalls, we have been creating these dead hedges here, and these are really great habitat for wood ants. As you can see here, this huge wood ant nest. Wood ants are really important for distributing the cowweed seeds. We're trying to encourage as many of the wood ant nests as possible by opening up the areas. They love nice warm areas in amongst the dead hedging. So the areas that Andrew mentioned that the volunteers have been coppicing, this was the coop that was done 2 years ago. And there's cowweed growing in here as well. The Heath Fritillary is known as the woodman's follower, so it will go to areas where coops are coppiced because light is going to the ground and the cowweed plant is allowed to establish. So we are connecting up these coops with the pylon corridor, as I say, in the hope that we can encourage the flight and the connectivity for the Heath Fritillary.